Shifting focus now to the United States. Buying a home in the US has long been a challenge for immigrants, and recent policy changes under President Donald Trump and rising housing costs are making it now even harder. New data shows that the number of federal mortgages granted to non-permanent residents, including H-1B visa holders, has dropped to almost zero as of August. The decline follows a series of swift policy moves from the White House. Earlier this year, President Trump signed an executive order ending what he called taxpayer subsidization of open borders. Following this, the Federal Housing Administration limited its government-backed loans to only US citizens and lawful permanent residents. The Department of Housing and Urban Development said the order was meant to safeguard economic opportunities for Americans, effectively shutting out H-1B workers from the FHA insured mortgage program for the first time. Since then, the share of non-permanent residents in FHA loan volumes has nosedived, from over 6% in April to less than 1% in June, and near zero by August, the lowest level since 2018. And the worst hit group of immigrants? Indians. As of 2024, Indians accounted for around 70% of all H-1B visa recipients, making them the largest and hardest hit immigrant group in the federal housing loan freeze for non-citizens. Locked out of federally insured loans, H-1B holders are now being forced towards conventional mortgages. Such loans demand high credit scores, long-term US income records, and stable residency status, a near impossible combination for temporary work visa holders. The tightening of immigration rules is now spilling into the American economy itself. Experts say the policy shift has drained a whole segment of buyers from the housing market, especially in cities like San Jose, Austin and Seattle, where Indian tech workers once drove the suburban demand. Reports say the federal lending ban on non-citizen groups like the H-1B visa holders is squeezing entry-level home buying in key housing markets already struggling with weak sales and excess supply. And all this comes amid a wider shake-up of the H-1B program itself. Last month, President Trump signed a proclamation imposing a one-time $100,000 application fee for new H-1B visas. The US Commerce Secretary has warned of significant changes in the H-1B system in the coming future, arguing that the era of inexpensive tech consultants coming in and bringing families is over. Alongside the fee hike is Project Firewall, a new Labour Department initiative to investigate employers, penalise violators and ensure highly skilled jobs goes to Americans first. Together, these measures mark a broader squeeze on foreign professionals, especially Indians. As Washington tightens the rules around work, wages and where immigrants can live, a new reality is setting in for those on temporary visas. For H-1B holders, many of them Indian engineers, coders and researchers, the road to home ownership is no longer paved with possibility, but with policy.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.